What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Chocolate muffins, gender controversies, and record-breaking athleticism. Erika Liu looks back at some of the top moments from this year's Olympics.
An ending as dramatic as its beginning. The 2024 Summer Olympics are officially over. More than 10,000 athletes spent the past 19 days competing for gold in 48 disciplines, set in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, Paris. The Games were off to a rocky start, with an arson attack on the train lines hours before the opening ceremony. But it did not delay the theatrics, or the athletes who rose to meet the moment. Medals were won and lost by thousandths of a second. 125 Olympic records broken. Gold medal first for Botswana, Dominica, Guatemala, and St. Lucia. And the first medal for the refugee Olympic team. There were moments of cuteness, moments of cool, and moments of cringe, between tears of joy and heartbreak. And photos worth thousands of words. A show of sportsmanship from U.S. gymnasts Simone Biles and Jordan Childs, bowing to Brazil's Rebecca Andrade, who took the gold. Surfer Gabriel Medina floating above a wave in Tahiti, and a group selfie between countries still at war, athletes from North and South Korea. Although this was the first Olympic Games to achieve gender parity, it was not without gender controversy. There was a ban on women competing in hijab.
Moi, je voudrais juste avoir une grosse pensée pour ces filles qui potentiellement ont été privées de Jeux Olympiques ou de pratiques sportives ici en France.
And incendiary social media posts overshadowing the women's boxing events. But there were also moments of fun, like the love between Norwegian swimmer Henrik Christensen and an Olympic sweet treat. And U.S. rapper and special envoy Snoop Dogg spotted around various venues. After weeks of competition, the Games have come to a close, and the torch has been passed until 2028 to bring the Olympic values of excellence, respect, and friendship from the City of Lights to the City of Stars. Justin Wu and Erika Liu for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan President Lai Ching-te is congratulating the country's Olympic medalists. Lai spoke with gold and bronze medalist boxers Ling Yuting and Chen Nianqing via video chat at Taipei's representative office in France. Lai asked Lin why she gave her coach a piggyback ride after winning gold. This is what she had to say.
因为我们要与众不同啊，那我也是想要感谢教练，在场上的事情我可以自己解决，在场下还好有教练，那他帮我扛下一切。
As the Paris Summer Games come to an end on Sunday, the Cultural Olympiad also wrapped up in the French capital. That's a companion event to the Olympics featuring performer artists from around the world. Taiwan's delegation included a blend of different performers showcasing the country's unique culture. Sandy Chi has the details.
Traditional, modern, religious, groovy, beautiful. All describe Taiwan's showing at this year's Cultural Olympiad, where over 120 Taiwanese performers and artists showcased their talent on the international stage at the Parc de la Villette in Paris.
那对文化来讲，百变台湾是一个不错的形容词，因为台湾为什么会百变，就是在历史的中间，我们遇到了非常多不同的文明的撞击，我们必须为了求生存，我们的民间的生命力很强。 就发展出很多新的样貌的文化。
The event was held alongside the Paris Summer Games and explored the powerful connections between art, athletics, and cultural diversity. Now it has come to an end. Over 70,000 people attended the 15-day Taiwan contingent at the Cultural Olympiad, which featured a whopping 57 performances.
来的实在太多人所以可以看到，就是说我们台湾的文化其实真的是蛮吸引法国人，还有世界然后世界真的是看台湾的眼神不一样了，世界真的很支持台湾。
The event brought overseas Taiwanese home and gave the international audience a taste of Taiwan.
On est arrivé vraiment pour ce show-là et vraiment je trouvais ça super, l'ambiance, les costumes, la musique. Je trouvais que c'était hyper bonne ambiance et Et ouais, je trouvais que tout le monde dansait, tout le monde chantait ensemble. C'était vraiment, vraiment cool à voir.
The music was very good. Like I came in here without expecting anything, and I get like so much vibe out of it. I love it so much. So let's go Taiwan music as well.
Pulling it off was no easy feat. Taiwan's participation was fraught with challenges as the country faces pressure from China. Just joining the event drew criticism from Beijing, and Taiwan was barred from using its name or any imagery involving the national flag or outline of the country's main island at the event. Instead, Taiwan's pavilion at the Olympiad included the destination TPE.
对台湾来说，这是我们的日常。我们走出国门的时候，走上国际舞台的时候 ，always 要面对这个议题。那更不要说是到奥运的相关的活动，我想我们心里已经有所准备。
Despite the challenges, this year's Cultural Olympiad seized the opportunity to include Taiwan.
当奥运自己也说它是以平权、创新、自由为号召的时候，其实它也很难反对这些价值跟理念。那台湾就在这样的价值跟理念中得到了生存的空间。
In the end, the Paris Cultural Olympiad was an opportunity for Taiwan's performers to demonstrate their creativity, talent, and passion to a big audience, and to show the world how the country thrives in the face of diversity. Brian Wu, Yu Chenlai, Peachy Zhuang, and Sandy Chi for TaiwanPlus.
At least 12 people are dead and many others injured after a landslide in Uganda's capital, Kampala. Heavy rains collapsed part of the city's landfill, burying nearby houses. Rescue workers worked with local authorities and the Red Cross to rescue 14 people from the site. The landfill has served as Kampala's sole garbage dump for decades. Residents have long complained about the danger and pollution it creates. The 2021 conviction of 7 pro-democracy activists has been upheld by the Hong Kong Court of Final Appeal. Authorities charged the activists, including media tycoon Jimmy Lai, with organizing what the city called an unauthorized rally during the 2019 pro-democracy protests. In 2023, the activists won an appeal in a lower court on a human rights defense. However, the top court upheld the original conviction, stating there is no human rights protection for holding an illegal assembly. Taiwan's Mainland Affairs Council says it's preparing for the worst as its relation with Macao sour. Macao's government recently told Taiwanese staff at the representative office they would need to sign a One China agreement to renew their visas there. The staff have all refused to agree to such terms. The Mainland Affairs Council is proposing to close the office completely or restaff it with Macao locals. That's similar to action Taiwan's Hong Kong office took when they were put under the same restrictions in 2021.
可能也会让我们台湾的民众在澳门地区或是港澳地区这边的权益会有受损的情况。
呼吁中方不要用这种恶质的、这种政治压力的来赋予我们的驻外代表处的人员。
Migrant workers in Taiwan must navigate a difficult life away from their home countries. Now, some of them are finding comfort and community in music. At one event in southern Taiwan, several bands took to the stage to support labor rights and protections for migrant fishers. Tiffany Wang reports.
Spreading peace and love with music. The 6-piece Guhit band, whose members are Filipino migrant workers, rev up the crowd at this event in the southern port city of Kaohsiung. The audience, many of them fellow migrant workers from the Philippines and Indonesia, are gathered here in support of migrant fishers. The band hopes that their grooves will bring joy to their community, despite the many struggles they face.
Music is it gives us freedom to speak our feelings or what's deep inside us, and music can give us peace of mind. We're so stressful at work, so that's why music is very important to us.
Most of Taiwan's 750,000 migrant workers are from Southeast Asia, working essential jobs in the country's manufacturing, agricultural, and fishing industries, and taking care of its elderly population, only to face long working hours and low wages. Many also deal with abuse and discrimination. But here at this concert, these migrant performers say they want to celebrate the diversity they bring to Taiwan.
我们来台湾也是不是工作而已啊，我们也可以我们喜欢的什么东西啊，我们可以继续追那个梦想。刚好台湾的国家都是很支持我们那些外劳这样子。
But some say the government needs to do more to make life easier for these essential workers who are trying to support their families back home. The organizers of the event specifically called attention to the plight of migrant fishers, who often spend months out at sea, unable to contact family or access help.
Being a fisherman is not easy at all. I would like to have some contact with families, with NGO, with maybe a government agency when they would like to report anything. Different NGO are urging Taiwan governments, also the ship owners to continue to install this Wi-Fi on board for fishers.
Despite the daily frustrations they face in Taiwan, music has given these migrant workers a rare outlet, allowing them to come together and let their talents and dreams shine. Kama Shuri and Tiffany Wong in Kaohsiung for TaiwanPlus.
Eastern Taiwan's tourism sector is suffering after April's magnitude 7.2 earthquake and the typhoon in July. Some hotels in scenic Hualien County are reporting as few as 1% of rooms being filled. Visitors are staying away even as the government offers incentives to travel to the area. 5 hotels have closed and over 300 staff laid off. Local tourism officials say fragile transport links may be at least partly to blame.
公路有一些的管制，那么如何缩短那个管制的时间，让大家能够更方便？那另外就是在空运跟海运的部分，我们也会积极来跟中央协调沟通。
The city of Taichung has had enough of factories polluting the water. It's launched a program using fish to make sure water quality in a local river is up to scratch. Jean Van Trieste has this story.
In many of Taiwan's urban waterways, like the Topiankung Creek in the central city of Taichung, mass fish die-offs are a recurring problem. Not only do the piles of dead fish raise an awful stench, they also point to serious problems with water quality. In March alone, environmental officials counted over 1,500 dead fish in Topiankung Creek, and a blanket inspection of electroplating factories upstream soon found the cause. 20 of the factories were found to have broken water pollution laws and were fined a collective $62,000. Now, a pilot program aims to catch lawbreakers before water quality gets out of control, using fish. At 2 spots along the creek, officials are raising tilapia in nets. The idea is that the health of the fish will reflect problems in the water early on.
换养的鱼啊，如果说有发生异常的水质的话，我们自己就可以先掌握，这里是不是受到污染啊？这个鱼死掉。就像是鱼哨兵嘛，这前面如果异常的话，这些鱼会先反应到啊，所以就知道有没有异常排水。那后续也可以针对这个鱼进行相关的检测。
But there are those who feel that even this measure won't go far enough.
我觉得可能是对于工厂的业者，例如他一定的生产量或是他排放的量，一定要麻烦台中市政府的环保局一定要不定时的进行抽查，可能次数要再频繁一点，才能确实来解决河川污染的问题。
And environmental officials seem to agree. They've also pledged to line the creek with water samplers and security cameras and use AI to spot any dead fish floating along the way. From extremely low-tech solutions to extremely high-tech ones, the city of Taichung is determined to root out polluters on its waterways. Leon Lien and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, take a look at these fireworks lighting up the sky to mark the end of the Paris Olympics. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.
For more stories from here in Hangzhou, Taiwan and around the world, download the TaiwanPlus app.